was very, very, very informative. Somebody, like, right from the max, he was an exception. That is, like, he got to go from the max to a healing lodge to go and work and go home and go have, like, sleepovers with his daughter or whatever, see his daughter. Like, that's fucking insane. But a real Indigenous person who that is designed for can't do that. He said he could have did it at 6 years. He could have did it at 6 years. It's after he did serve 6 years, but he didn't because whatever. And then the elders told him. The freaking elders, Indigenous elders, told him to apply for that. Not ETA. That Section 84. Are you kidding me? But yeah, you had to write your own elder review. Exactly. Your Indigenous elders didn't want to help. So I'm having a really hard time trying to piece that all together. Like, am I missing something? Does this not make sense? I don't get it. Like, wow.
Different kind of support systems. Yeah, that's for sure.
And the PO from Edmonton was in favor of all this? Oh, and they said, oh, you're an exception? We're going to do this as an exception for you? Like, I don't... Matt, you would never fucking find an Indigenous person serving that long a time to even be considered an exception for fucking anything.
This guy looks, there's not this guy that looks native at all.
Well, he says he's Métis. He says he's a fiddler. His dad's a fiddler. So that is like by North Battleford area. But, I mean, so he identified as Métis. That's not Indigenous. Like, it's Indigenous, but I don't know if you've ever seen Métis people benefit from the programs, because those are... You have to have a First Nation. It typically says you phone the community. Where, like, I guess his community dynamics. That's so fucking odd. And a bank robber yet.
There you go.
And he did 17 years. It took him 17 years. So he was in max for 17 years. What is he now? A max?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? So he did 17 years, got out at the Healing Lodge from a max, which is like virtually fucking impossible, to then freaking... Alright, oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me wrap my head around this. Let me see if I'm missing something. So he got the Section 84 as a max. He was a max the whole time. He never, in those 18 or 17 years, never got a medium. Gave him the opportunity to go out from the max institution as an exception on a Section 84, which is designed to go to a reserve, but he's Métis, he doesn't have a reserve. And then he screwed up, so he went back in. They gave him another chance. Now he's back in again, and he's a max again.
Right.
Never once a medium, because on certain circumstances, you can go to a healing lodge as a medium inmate. And you have not been in a max for many years, and you can't even get a fucking minimum. But you've completed everything.
Yeah.
Am I missing something here?
No, it's tough. It's a tough situation. It's just like, it's not only tough, but it just depends on the parole officer you get, you know?
It's fucking dumb. Like, it's literally... Oh, wow. Like, I could get it if he was... Okay, say he's not. Like, he's Métis, whatever. If he was a medium or, like, a minimum, or he was a medium and did, like, say, 17 years, he did great stuff. And, you know, he's like you, finished most of his plan, but he wasn't even a fucking medium. Did he do any programming?
I imagine he must have.
Probably not. How much programming can you possibly get in a Max? Edmonton Max, you were there.
We could do schooling, and yeah, there was programs. I did programs until I got out of there.
Yeah, but there wasn't a whole lot. And I mean, at 17 years, it took you 17 fucking years to do all that. But why didn't, if he was doing, here's the question, here's the real question. If he was actually doing programs, how in the hell did he stay 17 years in a Max facility? Answer me that. That blows my mind. You should bring that situation up and ask how the fucking hell you can't succeed and go further when these are programs designed for you, your Indigenous people.
That's... different elders, different people.
And how long ago was this? Must have been just a couple years ago. Was he at Edmonton when you were there?
No. I don't know when, baby. I don't ask him all these questions.
That's okay. Anyway, wow, my mind's just like totally blown. It's totally blown. Like, for real. It's just, wow. That's brain overload. Like, there's a lot of things that I catch on to things very quickly that I'm not really catching on to that whole situation. That's
not fair. It's just unfair. The system's not made, especially the system made for Indigenous people we're not even getting the opportunities to utilize the programs, even if we are doing what we're supposed to do.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're getting treated as if we're still an ex-gangbanger, whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing, but shit. So that's what I mean. You'd almost benefit, like, claiming you're Métis, but that's the problem. See, that's the advantage that non-Indigenous people have. They can self-declare and identify as being Indigenous, but an Indigenous, so that they can get ahead. But an Indigenous person cannot declare anything else, and they don't get ahead for being Indigenous. White people, non-Indigenous people get ahead by pretending to be Indigenous, but actual Indigenous people don't get ahead by being Indigenous. Like, how fucked is that? You'd almost, if you're Indigenous, you'd be only get ahead if you were white. But the white people don't have to be white. They want to be Indigenous to get ahead. Like, it's like a reversal. That way of thinking is almost like, I don't know. That's almost like something you go to write your master's about.